Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. And we'll give him 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready! From the 31, here is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young will get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3 plays in, and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Set flat. 95. Hut, hut.
Here's a designed run. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line.
Really nice job there. They're setting an early tone up front. And listen, these small runs, these conversion runs, they don't seem like a big deal right now. But over the course of the game, expect this offensive play caller to use these downs to build off of. So what looks small now down the line could pay a lot bigger dividend.
Okay, break.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready, ready. Check through 32. Set.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. number 7 for him on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. DJ Turner now to bring it back. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Athletic training. Staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
On the quick, right?
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets this up to the 42.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down for Tennessee.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Carry now for Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second and 10.
Oh, Eric. 18.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Stroud going to set up to throw. Got it with Smith and Jigba. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
25-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down and 9. Stroud. Left side in the hands of London. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's a run. And he's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
3-yard pickup.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A first catch for DJ and a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Aside, that open man is not. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Green Jack. Let's go now. Set. Red. 38. Hunt. Go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. That's into the hands of Moore. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Here's Young. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. Hut. Set.
Young. And he'll take it on in. Isaac to Swan. Touchdown, Ravens. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Caleb Ransall in on the tackle.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Ravens out front. We're back in Music City after this. Third and a yard.
Already.
He'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down. But somehow, nice job by the back.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Zion McCollum. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. Buddy. 18. What's that?
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get forward for a punt. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Hey, uno.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. This one complete to Washington.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Caleb Ransall in on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
18.
Here's Stroud. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
18.
On first down, it's Stroud. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Swap. Mother swap.
Yo.
Today.
Throwing is Stroud. Here comes the screen to Brooks. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. That one is good. And the Titans cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Young to throw on first down. This one caught right side by Knox. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready. Blue 32.
Back to throw. Young. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. We'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So a conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
On first down is Young. That's caught at Savion Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Down the field is DJ Moore. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 38 yards. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Red. 10 black.
Throwing is Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. John Franklin Myers getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Go.
To throw is Young.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal.
White, 97. Black, 95. Close, 10. Blue striker. Set, go. Set, go.
They'll go. Young. And this will pay off. It is caught. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Ravens. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Oh, hey.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. But fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Outright Smith-Njigba has it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
It's a big one for Tennessee. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
All right. Hey, uno more. 18. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Third and 5.
19 seconds. Here we go. Under. 18. What's that? Why, Tony?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Sending it downfield for Likely. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the double.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action, Young. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
3rd and long.
Let's go. red, cycle, yellow, 20 seconds.
From the gun, it's Young. Going up top. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first down. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, let's go.
Back to throw. Stroud. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They'll go again with Hubbard. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. And then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
A tight end in motion now. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's over the middle. Caught by Teslam. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
A gain of 12. And the Ravens first down.
Here's Young to throw. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 2nd down, Young. That is caught for 3. And he will score again. Isaac season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year.
35, Titans 10. Will
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Oh, hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Elijah Cansey, he's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud. He's caught left side by St. Brown. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
It's 3rd and 4.
Why, Tony? Here we go. Tony.
Throwing is Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play. It stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Got it with Smith and Jigba.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on
First
fourth
and 10
down.
at the
Had they not
45-yard
gotten
line.
it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10. This one complete to Washington. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From just shy of midfield, here's second and 6.
Oh, ready.
Stroud to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
That's pick 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On first down, it's Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And he's in! Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Titans.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Keon White on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Moore going in motion. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's second and 7.
Mega. Set, hut.
Moore going in motion.
Yellow. Set.
A second down throw for Young. That's right side and into the hands of Tesla. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Yep. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Young. Open is knocks over the middle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down, Ravens.
Set, ready.
To throw is Young. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 33, here's second and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll send their tight end
45,
left.
right, set.
Throwing on second down, Young. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. And in this case, the Mike was the one who came.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camardo to do the honors. Jackson Smith and Jigba back for the return. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
18.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Here we go. Set. Check.
Give up the middle. It's Hubbard. And he will get into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Oh, right.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. From the 29, here's second and 8. To throw, it's Stroud. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
18. Outside.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Titans, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. And this one caught along the sideline to say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, so it'll be no catch and 2nd down. Stroud. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the give, it's Hubbard. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 2nd and 9.
Ready. Black, next, hut.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Set. 45, white. Set.
On 3rd down, here's Hubbard. He's got a first down past the 25. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.